Spoons. Not the most exciting thing in the world, but they can be. The dictionary defines a spoon as a utensil with a small bowl on a handle. That vagueness allows us to go crazy with some ideas. Now, if you do a little bit of research on spoons, you'll find them dating back way before even the Egyptian times. They're thousands of years old. The shape of the bowl can be very round, it can be long, oval. Nowadays we quite often get a shallow tip into almost a teardrop shape and a larger, deeper bowl at the bottom at the base. The handle, as you can see, this one kind of comes up here into almost S shape. You get ones like this, very straight. You get them curving down or up, doesn't matter. You also get ones with inscriptions on and different carving designs and things. In the Tudor times, you had, as a christening present, people will carve the apostles into a set of them and give them as a present, which is cool. Nowadays, if you search for love spoons, you'll find thousands of images. Just go on Google Images, all sorts of designs, quite often Celtic, but you can do anything. Today, I'll keep it quite simple. I'll just do it a little teaspoon like this, where it drops down. If you want to keep it very simple, you can go for just a straight handled one with a bowl. Depends what you want to do. Or you can go wild and do a love spoon. Alright, let's get on.
Alright, here we go. This is a bit of stick I found in the park. I want to check it for things. There's a split there. There's a centre part. We want to avoid those two bits. They can be problems. So we want to draw a little on the side D, I suppose. That's your front view. And then decide how long the bowl's going to be. It can be as long or as short as you want. It's up to you. Let's make it a bit shorter than that. There you go. And then take that top of the D bit and just draw that along so you know where you are. And then with your little knife, just dig down and across like I'm doing here and take away that chunk. You'll see it better in a sec. There it goes. There. Right, see that centre bit? This is what I was worried about. It goes all the way through. Look at it. It's like putty, it just comes away, so that could be a big problem in our design. Yeah, as I say, it's going to go all the way through there. So redevised it. We're going to go around, up and around that. This will make more sense later on as we go through. You'll see it. You have to work around these things in wood. That's what I kind of like about it. It takes the shape of what the wood allows you to do. So let's dig this bowl out. Like a caveman, you can dig the knife in, just randomly take chunks out like this. If you're out in the woods, you can do the old school, you know, like how they make fires. Spin it, make some friction, it'll dig down into it. That'll take forever though. You can put a bit of sandpaper over the end and do it like that. I've got these gouges, so I'm going to use the gouges. It's going to be easier for me. Depends what you have lying around, really. So it's just a case of digging it out. There you go. I've gone for this almost heart shape because that's going to fit the handle better in the way I've had it. Alright, I'm going to cut around that silhouette there with the bowl. Like a saw. There it goes. Hopefully see that's it. See a finished product. There it goes. Just roughly around, and then we're going to take this up and shape the bowl a bit. You want to just keep turning it, twisting and turning and cutting randomly at little bits, and aiming for sort of points and lines. If that makes sense, you'll know when you start carving it, and that'll start smoothing it out. There we go. Alright, so let's take our reference spoon. There you go. As you can see, it goes right up there, so we're going to have to take this chunk out here. And we've done this sort of cut in previous videos. You want to go in one way, and then, like so, the other way. Just keep doing that. Get it up. When these go right up, I want to be able to see where that central part is. I want to get past that so it coming through, and then we know where we are with that. Then, so let's keep digging up. There we go. Yeah, there. As you see, this is how soft it is. Grab a pencil, it just goes through it. It's not good. So we're gonna have to make a bit of a feature out of it. It's not bang in the centre, which is a bit annoying. So I'm just gonna make it a bit wider and make the shape a bit nicer, so it's not just a random hole in the wood. That's it. Take it over to one side a little bit so it's in the centre. It doesn't look too bad, really, does it? And just so I can get a feel of what the shape's going to be, because I mean I'm making this up as I go along now. Let's bring those bits in, so I'll know where that's going to go in like that. Yeah? Good times. Right. Let's get our knife again. Oh. Let's just dig it in. Dig away the bits you don't need. A lot of carving seems to be about going around silhouettes and then just rounding things off. It's kind of simple, really. Alright, here we go. And I suppose just take the rest of this away then. Take it above that centre part. See, there you go, look, it goes right the way through. We want to be above that, so we've eliminated that problem basically now. Don't have to worry too much about it. Okay, our reference spoon, there it is again. Just saying, let's taper it. Thin at the bottom, thick at the big, thick at the big, thick at the top. If you need to carve, I would carve this way, so the knife is going away from you. And there we go. Looks all right, actually. That. See the end. It makes an S shape. So we're going to take that top bit and that bottom bit away. So let's start with the top bit. Let's just excavate that little section there. And then you'll just turn it around, do the same thing on the underside where you need to be, and then there we go. There we have it. The shape. Right. I've marked a centre line on this, and just the end, I'm going to round that off like that. So around there you go. That's nice and quick. Rounded off that top bit there, and take another gouge. You don't have to use a gouge, but we'll run it up the side. You can use a knife if you haven't got a gouge. That'll make more of a like a V shape like that. But the gouge will make it a nicer shape. You'll see it in a minute, rather than just a straight V. But it's just going to give it a little bit of texture, I suppose. There you go. See, look, it makes like almost a W-ish shape rather than a pyramid shape. Right, just on this end, I'm going to do a little stop cut in there. It just means pushing the knife in, bringing it round, and then you'll take your chisel or your knife again, and you'll dig up to it, and that bit will fall out. It's just to add a little bit of detail in the end. You can add better detail than this. This is very, very poor, really. But I did want to keep it fairly simple, so here we are. Okay, how are we now? So how we're going so far. This, annoyingly, is still in the wood, so we're going to have to, again, make another feature of it. So this is a V-tool, and I'm just going to run it up there. If you haven't got a V-tool, use the knife one side and the other, and just make like a V into the wood. It's very easy. I think we've done it in previous videos. And there we go. Now it's all about rounding off, pretty much. Let's round off this top bit. There he goes. Just little bits. Don't need to go mad. Round, round, round. There we go. And then this bottom edge, I'm going to leave the top edge sharp, because of that, where I did with the gouge. Okay, so up like that, and then I'll do the inside of that, so it makes a sort of lowercase m shape on the bottom side of the spoon. Okay, and then that's basically done, I believe. It's just a case of sanding it. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, there we are. Bit too much backlight, but that's it sanded down. Have a look at all angles. Lovely. It works well.